As we get ready to celebrate Mom in a few weeks for Mother's Day, this morning we're hearing the story of strength and resilience of single moms in North Texas who are rewriting their stories with a little help from a remarkable community. Joining us this morning is Shentia Simmons, a single mom who's transforming her life and her family's future thanks to Gatehouse. And she's joined by CEO and co-founder of the Gatehouse, Lisa Rose. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
So glad to have you here. Okay, so Shentia, I'd love to start with you. We've got 3 children at home, which is awesome. You're studying to be a special education teacher, which is amazing. So can you tell me a little bit about your story and then how you found your way to Gatehouse?
Yes. My biggest challenge before the Gatehouse was finding stability and building a strong foundation for my family. Before the Gatehouse, oh wow, I needed to find structure, mentorship, and stability. The Gatehouse offered me a place to have access to education, but I also found a place to start healing. I grew stronger, and I found my confidence.
Wow, I can even just tell in these pictures, look at your children, they're so happy, and we can tell you're a good mama, and they really do look to you indeed. Now, Lisa, this is the 10th anniversary, which is so exciting. So where'd you even get this idea to start this mission?
First, we're so excited about 10 years, and we can't wait for 90 more. But honestly, it was doing the next best thing for many years before that. And so I believe it was listening and being out in the community and volunteering and seeing that so many women, each one had a purpose, but each one is valuable. And so many women were stuck. They were trying to overcome a temporary hardship or a trauma, like a job loss, all the way to domestic abuse. And they just needed that help and a surrounding by people to cheer them on.
A village.
And it's a village.
Yeah.
To create a plan, reach goals, and then build a whole new life that thrives for themselves and their kids.
My goodness.
So really it was listening and being out and observing in the community, and also then learning what it really takes to overcome trauma and a hardship when you can't do it yourself.
Wow. I can't imagine the impact that you guys have already had, but the organization is continuing to evolve. You even have some good news this morning that you have a new track, and I'd love if you could tell us a little bit more about that.
We sure do. So from the beginning in 2015, we've had a career track for women who need to establish or reestablish a career without much more education. Then in 2023, we added education track for single student moms who just couldn't do it all anymore, but who wanted to complete their degree. And then today we are announcing our vocation track for those women who are more of a fit for a vocation or trade or an associate's degree in a STEM field. And we're so excited to have seed money from the Micro Works Foundation, that's micro of dirty jobs, and a champion for the trades. And so we're excited to offer that now. The website's up at gatehousedfw.org, and people can apply as of today.
Wow, this is just amazing. And like you said, even to have someone like Micro getting involved in the organization just shows you how much it is growing over time. But also, like I said, the impact that you were truly having on the community. And Shentia is here to tell us all about that impact. And so I want you to tell me a little bit about maybe how the Gatehouse has helped you.
Well, I found a resilience that I didn't know I had. My faith deepened, and today I have a organizational leadership degree.
Wow.
My children, my daughter is going back to finish her master's degree. My son is completing his first year in college, and my younger son is thriving in school.
So what an example you've set.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it has been a true life-changing. It's been life-changing for my family.
I can only imagine.
A turning point was when I was homeless, and I didn't have a place to go. Finding the community, it gave me a sense of purpose, value, and I learned so much, a strength in me that I didn't know that I had.
Yes, something that you didn't even, like you said, that you didn't even know that was inside of you was being able to be brought out, because I think you had the environment and the facilitation and the resources in order to bring that out of you, which is so exciting to hear. You guys, we actually have a note that her children wrote to her. She's seen this before, but just I can't imagine, we have this up here so our viewers can read, but I can't imagine how this just makes your heart almost skip a beat. What does it mean to you to see them give you such kind words, especially as you are absolutely dominating and now thriving in your own space?
When I can be a true leader to lead my family, and they can be inspired through my steps, and I lead the way for them, that means that it's just a job well done, and that I've
Yes.
done my job.
Well, job well done to you, Mama. You have indeed. And then, Lisa, if you could just tell me what's next, what's coming up for Gatehouse, because it seems like you guys are already making a huge impact, like Shentia right here. And so, what's coming up?
Well, we've served over 800 families, and we want to serve even more. So what's coming up really is the vocation track and pushing this word out, which you're doing today for the first time, to more and more women who need us. So our goal is to get to every woman who's overcoming a temporary hardship and who needs a hand up for the permanent change.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, it sounds like you've already got your right foot forward and you're already on your way there. So thank you guys so much for being here this morning. Shentia, thank you so much for being vulnerable with us and sharing your story. I know that's difficult, but it also shows the power and the strength behind single moms, especially in our community. So Lisa, thank you so much for all you're
Thank
doing
you.
for
Thank
them
you.
as well.